All right, guys, tell me if you've ever seen anything more 1970s, 80s era correct than that right there. A Honda Big Red in the back, an 80s model, in the back of an 80s model square body truck. That right there has got to be drilled in the head of thousands and thousands and thousands of you guys, especially if you're from my era or age group. Now, I didn't have that combination, but my uncles did. Occasionally my dad did. A bunch of their buddies, which would be 15, 20 years older than me, did. But now we're reliving that with the iconic truck and the iconic three-wheelers and four-wheelers. And I told you guys I started on a journey not more than a week ago to decorate our showrooms, plural, because I want to have stuff from the 80s and 90s and 70s in there. Dirt bikes, three-wheelers, four-wheelers, just backdrop, just because of the fact it's cool, we have the space. But who would have known that it would turn into a whole nother side of things, which obviously I guess a little bit of is to be expected. But every customer that now has called has said how much they love the old school three-wheelers, the old school four-wheelers. And again, we come from that era. You watch the video I talked about, I showed you some that we've had since the 80s. We still have them. So I'm still will collect these, but I've gone from 2 to 4 to 8 to 12, now close to 40 in the last week. So I've got enough to decorate what we need to decorate and do what we need to do. And this is a perfect example. This is just a nice survivor. Came from a father and a son. 30 years they've owned it. They bought them either, I think bought one new and bought one used. One for the dad and one for the son. But you can hit the key on that thing. We tweaked the carburetor just a little bit. It fires right up. It runs great. So of course the question has come, will you sell me one? Will you sell me one? Will you sell me one? No. But what we will do, and it's going to get good, so stay tuned. If you're buying a high-end truck from us, one of our square bodies, one of our Fords, we will allow you to purchase one. And the prices will be not these crazy prices you see like Barrett Jackson and Mecum. These things are going through the major auctions also. Heck, bring a trailer and they're 20 grand and 25 grand and all these big numbers. Most of the ones we're going to have are $5,000, $6,000, $8,000. They're pretty affordable. We're going to tweak them. We're going to do whatever. If you said, hey, that's my dream one, but I want a new stripe kit and new fin. Of course, we can do that stuff too. That's not going to be what we're trying to get into, but we do have the manpower and ability to do it. So I'm not going to rule it out. But the best part is, in December, just before Christmas, we're going to give one of them away. And I haven't decided on which one. I want to go through and make sure there's one that's really tweaked with a really cool story. That's probably what's the most fun out of these things, is getting the story. My dad bought it, passed it down to me, I gave it to my son, then we parked it. Heck, a few of the things I bought have been straight up in the barn for 15, 20 years. Rode them, put them away. Three-wheelers were dangerous, so we just wanted them solely to put in the showroom and decorate it. But it's kind of turned into a whole nother fad and a whole nother thing, which again, if you guys are coming and spending the money on a nice square body truck, then we don't want you to say no. If you want to transport this home, Raymond, my main transport guy, lead transport guy, I guess I should say, literally just left here. And he's like, JW, you know, you can put 2 in the bed of every truck, sometimes 3, you know, they fit well. And we're already shipping them anyway. It's not going to cost the customer any different. Every time we go to get one, we're spending $400, $500, $600, $700 per unit to go transport it and bring it in, because we got to hook up the trailer, we got to go get it. So I'm trying to buy 2 or 3 at the same time, save a few bucks, you know, the same old deal. But the giveaway is going to be, and it may grow, but currently I'm going to do the giveaway to any square body purchaser in the year of 2025 from Davis Auto Sales. You're going to be in the running. We're going to put each name. Mom can hit a button on the computer, run it down. We're going to put each person with a number. We're going to put them in a box and we're going to draw. I may grow it to each of our commercial customers for a second giveaway, but this giveaway, dedicated, mine's made up, December 23rd, let's call it. We're going to do that, so maybe you can even get it for Christmas. It's going to go to my square body customers. Doesn't matter if you buy a $20,000 square body or a $200,000 one. It doesn't matter. You're in the running. as long as you're buying a 73 to 91 truck. Well, let's open it up to Suburban and Suburban and Blazers too, just to be fair to all the guys. But right there, I don't know, just speechless on it. It's really fun. It's really cool. And you guys just drop in the comments if you're here. Like I said, I'm just kind of speechless on this whole thing. I just kind of threw it together. Again, it's only been a week with dealing with these, but also bringing back how fun they were, how simple they are. Heck, if a carburetor goes bad, you can get on Amazon and buy a carburetor. It's not a good carburetor. You can spend $18.90 on a carburetor. It's an $18.90 carburetor, don't get me wrong. Or you can take the time to rebuild the nice one that's on there. Just depends on what you're into. But everything on there, you can take a Craftsman tool set and take apart and put back together. They're so fun. They're so hands-on. Like this particular one, the tires don't even leak. There's no issues. I did have to turn the fuel valve off until we tweaked the carburetor because it did drip some fuel. It doesn't do that anymore. The battery's charged. You can turn the key on. The neutral light works. You hit the button, she fires up. The lights work properly. It's even still got the gun rack padding on it and everything else. The gun rack's here. Just super cool. You can throw it in your building, throw it in your barn, ride it if you want, go hunting with it if you want. Pull, one of them I just bought yesterday, the guy pulled wood to his house with it and has been forever. And that was what he was using it for until he stopped burning wood any longer. So they're the working man's tool. The square body was the working man's truck, as we all know. I'm driving this rig home just like this. AJ's gonna put a strap on the three-wheeler. I get home, I'm taking it out, I'm gonna ride it. I'm gonna smile all the way home riding in this crew cab truck, which I've been daily driving until I started daily driving the other square body the other day, and now driving the Suburban for the last couple days. But there it is, guys, right there in front of you. The giveaway announcement of one giveaway announcement. We're not gonna be stingy. Guys, if you're buying a truck and you want a cool other toy, we just want to be your place to go. We got customers right now. One, we're finishing up a red truck. We actually got another red truck in the building. He wants to buy another red truck. And I just sent him a text. You know, he said, we put some wheel spacers on the back. We're getting the exhaust done tomorrow. This fellow's a faithful watcher. He's probably going to watch this episode while he's sitting down at dinner with his wife and family. But I told him, I said, Taylor built for a great customer, and that's the truth. You know, we like our customers to get what they want, no matter how much. We put the tires and wheels on his truck, and he said, yeah, I really think I want spacers on the back. We all know Chevrolets are narrower in the back than the front. Send him some pictures, update him every day. Every day we're doing something for this fella and his family, son-in-law, son, you know, between me, Daniel, and the shop. And it's no problem. We'd already put the wheels and tires on. It's not a problem. We had spacers in stock. He wants some spacers for his son's truck. They're inside the truck. His birthday is coming up, so if we don't get a chance to wish him happy birthday, pretty sure he said big 6-0. And happy birthday, for sure. Won't mention any names, but he'll know. And we really appreciate his business, along with all of our customers that are the same way. A lot of stuff you guys are seeing in the background. We don't go to the shop as much because stuff in the background confuses people. Sometimes, I want this, I want that. Sometimes it's somebody else's truck. Unfortunately, they want it just as bad as everybody else wants it. But when you see stuff on the car lot side of things, it is for sale. We do appreciate our customers. We appreciate how patient they are. We appreciate that we can carry things. We don't do the exhaust. We send it out. We have people that have been doing exhaust their whole lives, and that's who that truck's going to. They're going to do a perfect job on it. Kenny, wrapping up a few projects on interior for us right now. Going phenomenally well. You guys are going to see that. Brown Bear especially is going to be a special one. The tan truck, the red and white truck me and AJ drove this morning, there's so much cool stuff. There's a blue one over there for you guys that don't want a super expensive one. Cold AC, crate from small block, 35s on some alloy wheels, short bed truck, patinaed paint, getting a couple little door dings fixed. David's over there fixing the doors and the locks and the windows and the hood latch and his little punch list of things. So always plenty going on. Thank you guys for all the support. We're going to give back to you. Promise you with some cool stuff. There will be also a cash indifference there. So if you guys say, yeah, I don't really want a three-wheeler, they're not safe. Maybe one guy out there is going to say that. We'll have a cash retainer value for that giveaway. We'll give you all the details here soon. But for now, purchase a square body, enter in the drawing for a fresh redone three-wheeler or an original, Might even give you 2 choices, a fixed up one and a regular one. And there's going to be some ATVs mixed in too. So thanks, guys. Little afternoon wrap up. Beautiful day in Richmond, Virginia. Back here in the field. Thought no better than to park it right next to the hay baler. If you guys need a hay baler, we do have a new idea of hay baler for sale. Not much we don't have, right, AJ? We got a little red trailer. We might use that red trailer to haul the big red behind the red truck. Put the other big red behind it, or maybe throw a couple of the other ones on there. So, and if you want a monster truck set of tires, we got a big set of 30.5s over there. Big old skidder log crunching tires, but we use them for mega trucks, ramp truck, trailer, you name it, guys. We try to have it all. So thanks a lot. Beautiful afternoon. We're gonna get out of here. Thanks a lot.